Hello there. We are just going to get started on the beginning of this lesson before we run out of time. So we're starting on reviewing multiplication strategies. Today we're going to start by working with our multiplication tables. And if we think about our lesson for today, we're thinking about that we can use what we know about multiplication facts to solve harder multiplication facts. And that's really what this lesson and the game that we're going to learn are all about. So moving on with that, everybody in class currently has their books open to page 18. So those of you at home will need to open to page 18, which is a multiplication table. Those of you at home will also need a piece of paper with a square corner. And this is what I want you to really think about. When we look at this, there are so many multiplication facts. So everybody is going to do what I do. You are going to cover everything up. And then we have our zero facts. We know those, don't we? Make certain everybody's doing this. Everybody has a card. You've covered up everything except your zero facts. Notice that it's 0 times 2 is 0. 0 times 7 is 0. 0 times 10 is 0. All of those are 0. So we know those facts. Move it down like I did, kind of kitty corner diagonally there. And now we have the ones facts. Well, gee, we know those. If I go down, let's see, 1 times 7 is 7. Let's see, 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 10 is 10. We know those. Those are pretty easy. I'm going to go down one more. Now, if you notice, let's see, I have this in plastic for a reason. I want a color other than black. I want you to know everything I'm pulling out is black. There's a blue one. Notice now we are in the 2's column. 2 times 8. Oh, let's see. Here's the 8. Here's the 2. Well, look at that. It's twice as much as the one before it. 0 times anything is 0. And here we have 1 times 8. Now we have 2 times 8. It just doubled. Most of us know our doubles facts. If we see the 2 times 4, we know 4 plus 4 is 8. That's a doubles fact. Moving down again. Notice now we're in the 3's row, or the 3's column, excuse me. So anything times 3. 3, one group of 3 is 3. 2 groups of 3 is 6. 3 groups of 3 is 9. Oh my goodness, this is counting by 3's. Everybody count with 3's. Count 3's with me. 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Well, gee, we can kind of do that. And I want you to think about that. If you can't do it, there's a way to do it. Okay. There's another way you can do it. I know how to do it like this. So watch. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So do you see, you can even do that. Counting by 3's doesn't take very long. So we really, really know the counting by 3's. Okay. I'm going to use a few different cards now. So I want you to watch up in front, and I am eventually going to draw on this. Oh, we'll get red out, so I have another color. So I'm thinking about the 5's. Look at the 5's. If I'm looking just at the 5's column, how many of us know how to count by 5's? Oh my goodness, lots of hands went in the air. Let's practice counting by 5's. Ready? 5, Okay, so if you could hear them, they were all counting by fives, and now they're going to stop because they kept going. And so we can see these are the fives facts. So if I went down to the fives facts, notice that, I could do like 5 times, if I don't know 5 times 7, 5, there's my fives column and my sevens column. Look at that, it meets right there at 35. So we know most of those. So I'm going to, think about what I already know. I know all of them because I can count by threes. And I know all of these because I can count by twos. Well, once you know, now I can't find a black. These were too easy. We get all zeros, a zero. We know how to count by ones. Well, look at all of them that we know already. And then I'm going to do fives. So I know fives. Oh my goodness. I know a lot of my multiplication table already. Don't I? How many of you know how to count by tens? Oh, I hope so. When we count by tens, let's count by tens. Are we ready? 10. Oh my goodness. So that one was pretty easy. I know the tens. That was pretty easy. I know the tens. So I actually have a paper showing you what facts we still need to work on. You know more of these than you think you do. Look how many are left. Look how many are left. That's not very many, is it? Okay. Notice. Oh, let's see. Can we figure out what we're counting by here? These are the threes. Do we know that? Can we count by threes? Yes. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 16 of them right here. And if we take the threes off and we add 4 and 4, that's like 24 facts we have to figure out yet. What? How many of you know the nines trick? Okay. I do. So in other words, if you have 9 times 3. Okay, so you go 1, 2, 3. You put this finger down. You count all of your fingers. It's 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27. There are some of you who already know the nines tricks and you just know that, and I want some of you to see if you can come up with the logical understanding or the logical reasoning of why it works. So if we take those out, that's even fewer that we need to learn. So people, one of the multiplication facts you have to practice. 7 times 6. What's 7 times 6? 42. Another one you need to practice. Because it's just, people just don't seem to know those real well. What is 6 times 8? 48. Okay, so that's one of those. Another one that's really, really, really tough is 7 times 8. I think that's the worst one. 56. So some of these right in here are the most difficult facts to learn. And I bet that you can do this. So some of you know the singing song, the songs to go with this. Some of you know little tricks with your fingers. Some of you know little phrases that go with it. It's fine. Those are fine at the beginning of 4th grade, but I want you to be automatic, that you don't need to do your singing by the end of 4th grade. So does it make you feel better when you see this multiplication table to see you really don't have a lot to learn? I hope that makes you feel better. This is all the further we will get today. Tomorrow we're going to learn the strategy, or we're going to write down the strategies in our notebooks. And then we are going to learn a game. Friday we'll work on our workbooks for a little while. And then we're going to learn a game. But in class here, people, we are behind in our number corners. So our next couple of math lessons might not be as long as what you're used to. So everybody's going to tell you bye. Bye.